stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. We are going to be doing Reiki for 5 minutes, followed by free-for-all questions and or cards of the day. So for the Reiki, I call it a micro session because a normal session with me is an hour. So this is really just a teaser, attempt, or a trailer, if you will, just to let you see what the Reiki feels like, if it impacts you, if this is something that you might like to have for yourself. I do offer long distance Reiki to individuals 1 hour long where you don't have to share the energy with anybody else watching the video. And it is quite the experience if you haven't actually had one of those. So you can find out how to get that and get all my contact information from my website. And my website's in the description box below, but that's www.amista.info. Hello there, Ezra. Glad to see you here. Shakoya, welcome, welcome. So then after that, we're going to do the free-for-all questions and or cards of the day. Once again, just a little demonstration of my skills so that you guys can figure out if I'm a good fit for you as far as for doing readings. And once again, all my contact information is on my website, which is in the description box below, if you should decide that you would want to get a reading with me. So now that we've got all the promotional stuff out of the way, let's get started with the Reiki. Oh, that's excellent, Ezra. Excellent. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. You're quite welcome. So we started the Reiki at 10:43 here Central Time. That means we'll finish it up at 48 after the hour. What a great thing. I know you're feeling really good to have a job. There's so much stress and strain taken off of our life when we have an income, and there's even more just whenever we know that we're doing something that's productive as well. So it's like a double hit of good feelings. I'm very happy for you. So what are you guys using your Reiki for today? I have it set for whatever will benefit each of you the most, but if you guys want to point it more specifically at something else, you're welcome to do that, and I'm curious to know. Well, Ezra, right now we're doing Reiki, so I'm not taking questions like that at the moment. So you'll have to bring that question up whenever I open the gates after we do the Reiki. I'll open the gates for the free-for-all questions, and that's when you bring that in. 4 more minutes of Reiki, by the way. I just realized I have no light. There we go. Somebody's having me pointing this Reiki towards their pet. I can feel some energy going towards a pet. You're letting the Reiki decide. It always knows the best. Sometimes the Reiki knows about things going on that need to be taken care of that we don't even realize. Three more minutes of Reiki. I don't know if I ever told you guys I had a situation early on when I first started doing Reiki for myself. At the beginning, I could see exactly where it was going because it was definitely making major improvements in my relationships. And then after a while, I wasn't sure what was happening. I just didn't see any evidence. I didn't know what was going on. And I was starting to question the Reiki, starting to question if it was doing anything at all, if this really worked for me. Maybe it had worn off. Maybe I had gotten immune to it. And then I got a letter back from the office where I had gone and done some medical testing. And this is in regular medical testing that I had to do like every single year. And every single year they would come back and they would say, oh, we found something abnormal, we need to look at it more. And so they would make me come back, usually several times, to look at this thing in several different ways. And then they would always say, well, we're not sure, we'll check on it again in 6 months. And so what happened this time, though, the time that I was questioning if the Reiki was even working, I got a letter back from my medical testing facility, and they said that my test came back normal, which had not happened in about 7 years. So then I was like, oh, that's what the Reiki was working on. So sometimes when you let the Reiki decide what's best, you may not know exactly what the Reiki's doing, but you can trust that it's doing something good. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever gave that to me. I do appreciate it. And looks like we've done 5 minutes of Reiki. Let me go ahead and wrap this up, and then we'll open the doors for free-for-all questions. All right, who's going to be first in with a question today? Let's see. Shakoya wants the COD. Ezra, if you want to copy and paste your question from earlier. Oh, okay. Okay, we've got a lot of things you want to know there, honey. You're going to have to narrow it down to one question. I'm seeing you need to know how the situation and advice for the new job. So advice for the new job to me is what's the best way to handle that new job? That's one question. If it's beneficial for me financially or not, that's another question. So pick a question, Ezra. What would you really like to know? You only get one question in these videos. So, focusing back on Shakoya. Shakoya. Alright, doing the Lenormand for her. Okay. So your house card on the Lenormand is the whip. That's something repetitive. And you've got the book. Shakoya. You're going back to school. You're studying. You may be studying something esoteric. A lot of times the book can be things that are unknown and mysterious. So that could be what it's all about. But I think it's the repetition of going back to school and going back to school and going back to school. You may be feeling like the repetition of going back to school is, you may be kind of feeling overwhelmed by it. Like you may be questioning whether you want to do that or not. All right, let's look at the modified question for Ezra. Is this new job that he's starting today going to be beneficial for him financially? Hello there, Tiffany. Glad to see you in the room. Oh, I guess I could start my timer. Then I could tell you if it's too late or not. Apparently it's not. You're quite welcome, Shakoya. I knew you were young. I wasn't sure if you were in school or not. That's cool. Okay, financially beneficial, this new job. You have some weird stuff coming up here. I think you're getting a lot of advice about this new job besides whether it's financially beneficial. So, the first thing that you have showing up here is the King of Scrolls in reverse. This just tells me that your boss is a little bit moody and he may be changing the ideas about what he wants on you. So your boss is somebody who's going to be a little bit of a challenge to work with. And then we have the power couple. We have Gaia and we have the Green Man both right next to each other, but they're both reversed, okay? So Gaia is the Empress, and the Empress is somebody who is able to receive in a more passive way. Like that person is able to manifest. They're able to tell the universe what they need, and the universe just brings it in, and they're able to receive it. The Green Man is exactly the male. It's the male energy of that. So the male energy is all about manifesting too, but it's about go and do and get this done and actually active manifesting, putting the elbow grease into the manifestation. Okay? So this is telling me, but combined with the card about your boss, that this is going to be a frustrating job. It's going to be really hard for you to manifest the things that you want to manifest here. It's going to be slow going. It's going to be like everything is walking through mud. So the things that you're trying to accomplish at work are going to be difficult. You just kind of have to put on your hard hat, put on your seatbelt, get ready to slug through the mud every day, because this is not going to be an easy job, especially when you've got Mr. Moody over here in charge deciding that, well, that made me happy yesterday, but now I want this other thing now that you've accomplished what would have made me happy yesterday. Okay, now as far as financially beneficial, you do have the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands does say that not only are you accomplishing something that benefits yourself, but also benefits others as well. So when we are financially successful, then we can pay off our bills, that benefits other people. We can take care of our family better, that benefits them. So yes, I do see financially that this is beneficial to you, and offsetting that boss that I don't really like that much, we do have the Three of Cups. There's a lot of good people that work at this place, so I think that you're going to actually make a lot of good friends at this place when you go to work there. So yes, it is beneficial financially, plus you got a lot of other information there too. I hope that helps you, my dear. Okay, let's see. Who was before that? Faith It would like a COD. That wasn't before. Oh wait, there was somebody before. I know there was. Oh, I guess not. Alright, that's weird. Alright, so Faye Fit would like a COD, so we're off to focusing on Faye right now. Nice to see you back in the room, Faye. It's been a while since I've seen you around. Faye Fit. Okay, Faye, what you have here is the Three of Pentacles. This just tells me either within the past 24 hours or the next 24 hours, you're going to be collaborating with somebody on some type of theme, project of some sort. But collaboration is in the works, if it hasn't already happened. Tiffany James would like to have a COD, and no, it's not too late. Glad to see you here, Tiffany. La da da da. How come Mosa gets a name but H doesn't? That's interesting. Happily ever after. Okay, Tiffany James, Tiffany James, Tiffany James, Tiffany James. Okay. Tiffany James, what we have shown up here is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords just tells me that you are making a critical decision. Either you have within the last 24 hours or you will be within this 24 hours. No pressure or anything, but this is the type of decision that when it comes up on a card like this, this is a decision that I feel like has been a long time in the making. This is kind of something that whenever you make this decision, Sacred Spirit is kind of like, oh, finally. She's made it to the point where she can make this decision. Like, there's some growth here. So I do feel like this is a big decision. This can be something that is life-changing, at least for the next few months, if not, for the rest of your life. Okay? Alright, so that was for Tiffany, and then what you guys just heard is my timer, so we're done with questions and cards of the day. You're quite welcome, Azrael. Akila Castle, I don't know if I've seen you in the room before. Welcome. Glad you're here, my dear. It kind of comes off as hard. I can see why you're leaving him as H then. It is kind of exciting. You're quite welcome, my dear. Oh, and you're welcome for the Reiki Happily Ever After. Thank you, all of you, for being here, for hanging out with me. Those of you who would like Reiki sessions or would like actual private readings, all my contact information is on my website. My website's in the description box below, and that is www.amista.info, I-N-F-O. Okay? If you haven't had a Reiki session and you're getting benefit from these Reiki sessions, you really are going to love what happens if you have a personal one. Also, those of you who find these videos beneficial to you, please not only like them, but share them with other people who would find them beneficial. I'm taking the energy and the time to put these out here, and I really want them to help as many people as possible. So I appreciate you guys getting me in front of as many people as possible. That just helps me so much, so thank you. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all on the next video. Peace out.